Now this right here, I've reused some geometry from Escape from Aperture. Just my favorite parts of the maps. We're in the Override Shutdown Annex here. We came out of the stairwell, as you can see. And also we have a portal gun that doesn't shoot portals. I don't remember why it's the way we start, but it is how it is. Here we have the classic companion cube, which for some reason you drop automatically. I don't know what that's about. This door is blocked off, though. Fun fact. Normally you can still crouch through this prop, but I guess I made it have solid collision. That's not important. Let's go over here. The soldier's rocket launcher from TF2. I'll get to that in a second. Here. Hello.
Oh, hi.
This is a special turret. It hates Wheatley. This turret will not hurt you, but it will hurt other things. You may be familiar with the concept. Open here. This defective turret also hates Wheatley. Neato. Let's put you here. Is the meeting room where the PowerPoint was on. Also, we have the AppSap, which has broken reflections. That's why it's purple. Moving forward. So still got the Lupo Cativo water vending machine. Got an interesting little beach in the picture. And this door is different. This door wasn't marked or openable before, so this door is new as well. You open this door, and we're in the ending area of Escape from Aperture, except it's blocked off now. So now you can see the full glory of this area without it being in a cutscene. It's the same area. All the details. Something I really like is this little poster right here. It's being bent against the wall. It's a nice little detail. Took a bit to finagle it. And this right here, what I was saying before, you can crouch through these models because the back is not solid. And if you saw the ending of Escape from Aperture, that probably looks very convincing as the outside, doesn't it? Right? Well, if I walk up to it, thank you for volunteering, the illusion is ruined. Just a two-dimensional texture cut out. The little spotlight set in the sun. Yeah, a little trickery. Here's a little lesson in trickery. The way a stretched wheat texture looks in the ground. You can't tell it's weird until you're up close to it. Go further away. It looks mostly normal. Yeah, that's what that was all along. It is a fake room. Ignore that. So I go back over to the rocket launcher. And you can shoot rockets. Firing rockets is already a thing in Portal 2, but I thought I'd make a cute little thing by tying a model to it. So I took Soldier's rocket launcher. So I think if you right-click, you fire out the bombs. Now they're supposed to fly away from you, but I think it's broken. Right? Don't want you to die. Don't want you to die, friend. Let's keep this rocket launcher on us for a second. Waste disposal shop is still here. Let's ignore that for now. Take this new door, which leads to this new area. It's a little side area. Also, right here, alarm button. You couldn't get enough of that delicious loud alarm from my maps. Over here, I think we want to pull this down first. No. Push this, yeah. Lower the glass barrier. You press this button. We spawn turrets. Magically. If we open this shield right now, it will be instant death. So instead, we'll come over here and press this. A little shooting range. Bring that back up. Open the shield. This nice little rotating catwalk thing. It's a nice little touch. Go through here. And now we're in somewhere familiar. This is that one office area from later in Escape from Aperture. It's like Factory 16, I think I called it. There's a tube right there. And if you go through the waste disposal shaft over here... Up. Oh, you can't. You can't go through, but physics props can. You chuck a prop in there. I don't know, I think it's broken. It's supposed to go into the tube. Okay, I think it's just thoroughly broken. God dang it, Valve. Anyways, though, what's supposed to happen is that things will go into that tube and come out of this other one over here, as per consistency with the original map. Top over here. I turned all the lights out here for some reason. This X glows, it's creepy. Here's that pop right through here. There's this new lever that wasn't here before. Going through. Seems we can't move forward over here. We don't have a portal gun. I put it on the table, but this door is open. Come back here. We can't exactly cross this gap. So let's just head on back over here and pull that lever. Turns out the Fizz Lair. And it raises some platforms over here. Oh yes, by the way, yes, I did try to mimic the animation of the soldier firing the rocket launcher. Here's a new little thing, little button panels. You press this, we get a little preview of what's to come later on. I'm not going to go over what this chamber is right now. So I'll just go right through it quickly. Press this button, spawn as a cube, and I just fell. Whoops. No clip back up. Let's redart this laser in here. And where is the... I need a thing. No, I guess I need to do this. It's been a bit of a while. It's quite dark in here. All the power's turned out for most of the lights. It's a charming little chamber. Give me the cube. Okay, alright then. Some of you might already recognize what these chambers are, but I'm not going to say anything yet. I'm saving that information for later. I'll just pop a cube right here. And, I do kind of need the portal gun. Yeah, well then. We'll come back here. Partner sounded a little bit tired. It's a bit late in the night, as I alluded to earlier. We'll just speed back on over here. And go get the portal gun back. Now there is a reason why... I think this might be the reason why I start this map with a no portal gun, because if I do this... Okay, never mind. Apparently it's not in this version of the map file anymore, for some reason. But basically, I had my own attempt at replicating the paint gun from Aperture Tag. You press the triggers to fire out paint. I'm not entirely sure what happened to that. What is happening here? Excuse me? Why is there just a storm of dust right here? We're not in the desert. That's weird. And there's also this other new door here. Which leads in some very dark corridors with some very fake doors. But the point of this corridor is that it opens up some portals that lead to the observation rooms. We're above that one chamber now. Alright, that's nifty. Let's go to the next one. Button number 2. Where are we now? We're in this window now. Coolio. And one more button. Alex. And through here, we're in yet again another window. Now right here is a little interesting thing. I just opened a thing in the wall right there. Now you might be wondering what that is, but for some of you who've perused quite a bit of the Portal franchise, for those of you who've perused quite a bit of the Portal franchise's content, that may or may not be a familiar object to you. In order to demonstrate what it is, I need your turret friend. Actually, I need a defective turret. Come here, you. What? No, no. Okay, that was close. Alright, I'll meet you back in that chamber. I totally didn't restart the chamber there, I don't know what you're talking about. Anyways, you take a turret over this weird looking little wall node, and start doing this. Now, for those of you who are familiar, this is actually a mechanic from the LEGO Dimensions Portal levels. Yeah, remember that? LEGO Dimensions had a bunch of crossover things in it. So it had some Portal levels in it, and one of the mechanics was this little wall node you had a turret friend shoot in order to activate things. I thought I'd just try to emulate that here because I thought it was cool. That'd be a little thing. Turn it back off and he stops. He's supposed to say things, I don't know why he's not saying anything. Oh well though. Anyways, that's that map. On to the next one. This right here is an earlier draft of my Aperture Parity Map. And well, if you've seen that map, you might wonder, well, how can this mean earlier draft than that? Well, only half the hallway exists, and also it's a lot darker because there's no extra lights installed. Now, those of you who don't know, the Stanley Parable was seemingly made out of a modified version of the Portal 2 engine, and that's why I see a lot of Portal 2's props in it. I found it quite interesting that Galactic Cafe decided to use Portal 2's engine for the remade Stanley Parable. I think the original mod version was made on a Half-Life 2 branch. A bit of a transition. Anyway, so that's it for that one. Now you might be wondering, wait a minute, you already went to Wheatley's TARDIS in a different video. Yes, that's true, but I wanted to point out something about this map file itself. The map file's name is Aperture 8 Pages, and I alluded to this in the video. I think I might have mentioned why, but this map was originally going to be a Slender parody, Slender of the 8 Pages, which is why it's pages right here, and why there's another one on the tree over there. This map file's name is Aperture 8 Pages, which is something that held over from the original intent of this map. That's the only reason why I came here. You've already seen this map in another video of mine. I'm just going to move onwards. Now, for those of you who have followed my Gmod map work, this might seem a bit familiar. And this map is one of those ones that has been available on my archive, the ALLOS map archive, which is a Wix website. It is an early attempt at remaking the save area from The Evil Within, the first game, the Beacon Asylum. And if you can hear, Claire de Lune's playing in the background. That might cause a copyright strike though, so I'm just gonna stop sound. It's also the original classical version, it's not the Evil Within version. It was just a very simple remake of the save area. Very, very simple. You see the mirror is just a monitor with a camera, and you're a bendy holding the mug. Third person, huh? You can see your body. Then head on over here. Get these clicky-clacky doors. Metal bar doors, but they make regular noises. Oh, this is also a mirror. Hello. Over here is where you get the upgrades. It's got a stasis bed. And back here is the back area. There's nowhere where you find all the lockers with the stuff. Here is just it's desk drawers. A lot of desk drawers. And another mirror. It's all very janky to have together. As you can see, that mirror over there is disabled when I'm in here. You can't have multiple monitors. Source is a bit finicky with monitors, which is why there's only one enabled at a time. Hello. Void. Okay. It's a simple little yet bad recreation. Well, that's interesting. Turns off right there. No, because I guess it clips right there. That's why. What does this do? Oh, that ends the map if this were a workshop post. Anyways, that's it for that one. I did make a better remake later, which I will cover on. I will cover. But this is where it all started. Early days. Oh boy, I forgot about this one. I forgot what this one was called. This map file is called Cake Test. It's a test box, me testing a whole bunch of things. What is this? Oh, it's the lever that opens the door. Okay. It is temporary. There's a companion cube that sings, just like in the Portal 2 campaign. You can hear it singing Karame audio. Some buttons here. Returning things. I think this is testing brushes for for Wheatley's puzzle in map name 2. The one with all the turning lasers. Testing all the angles. What does this do? Oh dear. Oh, that's a camera test, which I'm not gonna keep on. Oh dear. That is disorienting. Okay. What does this do? Oh dear. That's another one. Oh, this is also one? Yeah. This is a weird test of disattaching the camera from your eyes. It's very disorienting though. Defective turret. What? Hey, why were you sped up? That was weird. Now this right here is the testing draft for the talking defective turrets in the SCP Containment Breach version 4 Omega. It's where I was testing those turrets to make sure they could talk properly. That's where I made these. Oh, don't do that. Here you got some doors. My old door instances. Before I fix them up a little bit. Because Portal 2 does not have prop door rotating, so it's not coded properly. Over here, here's a little bit of a hatch. What does that do? I'm not sure what that does. Here's a hatch, which opens when you touch it. And let's first trying these things out. And this right here is a little testing idea I made, but didn't really come to fruition. A light bridge reflector. Now this uses world portals. That's how it works. And because of that, that's why it can't really be used in tests. Because you can't have more than 4 portals in the world at once, otherwise the game gets a little confused. Yeah, I posted a screenshot of this a long time ago. Never went anywhere. This right here is one of those gates from old Aperture you see as you're exiting the old part of the facility. Over here. Wall panels. Isn't that nifty? And this right here is testing clip brushes. It's testing tool textures. And this right here is where I made my infamous combo buttons that you've seen before in the Neon TARDIS and in the Hogwarts map name 2. Up, up, down, down, left, right, left, right. This is where I build them initially. These ones don't reset, however. I'm gonna leave these bunch for last. I think it should trigger like dialogue responses. Going over to the elephant in the room. TARDIS. It's my attempt at recreating the 10th Doctor's TARDIS. It's rather sloppy, as you can tell. Still though, it exists. It's kind of cool. It's very sloppy. And also these are glitches right here. These upward parts, they don't actually exist. I don't know why they're there. It might be coming from this, on the floor. I'm not entirely sure. Anyways though. Cool little TARDIS. Do you work? No, you don't work. Got a vitrified door. I think this was inspired by Seiji Evans' own figure starter maps, where they have these vitrified doors that actually open. This may or not be the same door that I end up using in Confirmation Part 1, in that little chamber lock transition. So that's nifty. Portal gun. Go up here. A little panel test. The floor rises to meet you. It's once over. And this right here is the GLaDOS bridge that I use in Re-Escape from Aperture. Quite familiar. Also, if you go through here, I think it's a dark void. This is where the TARDIS is stored. That's where I keep the interior of the TARDIS. Alright. Here's another door, it's not in the wall. And this right over here, I think it's like sequences for the Escape from Aperture maps.
Warning. Core corruption at 50%. Vent system compromised.
Now this is for the SCP map, SCP can reach version 4 Omega.
Warning. Core corruption at 75%. Please prepare for emergency evacuation.
Yeah, it is just testing the responses for each time the facility corruption gets worse in that map. That's 6A2 escaping. You see during the ending sequence. Little screen shake to accompany.
Warning. Core corruption at 100%. All reactor core safeguards are now non-functional. Reactor explosion uncertainty emergency preemption protocol initiated. This facility will self-destruct in 2 minutes.
Explosion imminent. Evacuate the facility immediately.
It was a nice little touch when you have the little screen shake go with the roar noise. Anyways though, that's a fair bit of the maps that I've made that I've shown you today. I think I'll cut off for that video, and I'll show some more in the next one. So my name's ALLOS, also known as Sketching Creations, and I'll see you in the next video with more of these secret little maps. See you then.